Anime expert John here to tell you Clamp made Chobits.
That I wouldn't say that's their most famous work, but you're right.
It's the one I've read, so.
You read Chobits?
Yeah.
John loves Chobits.
John read a manga about fucking a robot.
Is it not been clear that I had a huge anime and manga phase? Like, has that not been made clear?
I don't think it really has.
I think
I read goddamn Fruits Basket, motherfucker.
Oh my god!
I watched it.
And here's the thing: Fruits Basket was the beginning of the end. It got recommended to me over and over again. I read the first like 4 fucking ish volumes or whatever of it, and I was like, this is like dog shit. And I went on anime like forums, and I was like, why does everyone say this is so good? And everyone still was like, yeah, it's great. And that's when I realized anime fans don't care about good shit. They just like anime. They don't care what it is.
This is a season finale bombshell.
Breaking news.
Most anime is dog shit, and most anime fans like dog shit. That's what
I said. That's what I said.
Wow.
True. Facts.
That's what
Shots
I've
are
been
fired.
saying.
I got old issues of anything.
I got old issues.
Name a popular anime or manga series from the years of 1999 to 2006, and I bet I watched or read it or owned it or whatever.
John, let's hear your Helsing phase.
Wait, what was that, Greg?
Card Captors.
I watched some Card Captors Sakura. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that is Clamp.
That's like probably their most popular.
Yes, that is
right?
peak Clamp.
Yeah, that's it.
What about that one that's like Beelzebub or whatever?
What?
There was one, I don't know. I had one issue of Shonen Jump or whatever that my grandma got me when she was on a vacation in Florida. Because it came with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game demo disc for PC.
Did you ever get into Yu-Gi-Oh, John?
Yeah, a little bit. I watched
a good card game.
I watched the show and I played the cards.
Was a good card game. I recently found out they changed the entire game now.
The thing is, I started playing the card game a little bit, and then I realized like, this rule set is close enough to Magic the Gathering that I'd rather just get back into Magic, and I got back into Magic.
It is not anymore. It is insane. There's 2 decks that you build.
Just play some Gwent.
Is Fruits Basket the last anime you got serious into? What's the last anime you really drilled down into?
Well, I love Kill la Kill if you want to be technical.
Oh, sure.
So
the virus, it's like hepatitis. The virus is still inside you. You can only manage the symptoms.
Hey, if something comes out and it's good, I'll enjoy it. Fruits Basket was the beginning of the end. I'm sure I probably still bought and checked out some stuff after Fruits Basket, but it was the first moment when I realized these people who like this stuff are just going to keep recommending anything and everything. It doesn't matter.
Fruits, sorta. It's weird because you kind of have to develop your own opinions about Fruits Basket is one of those things that's popular just because a bunch of people for some reason like it, but don't.
Fruits Basket is the greatest anime of that time.
No, it's fucking dumb.
I'm gonna jump out
sure
my fucking window.
All right.
I'm pretty sure fighting Foodons is probably the greatest anime at all time.
That's true. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that.
Fighting Foodons, yeah, you know what's up, Colin.
I'm old.
Are we willing to
on some
officially
meatballs?
Say that Bracket endorses Fighting Foodons as the
Oh
best
man.
anime?
Well,
if Bracket made an anime, it would be Fighting Foodons, right?
You know what? We probably fucked up by not ending this season with best anime, right? We probably
did best Toonami out.
Well, no, because you guys,
What's the best?
I'm not doing best anime on this show.
Let's have an extended cold open, and I'll say what we.
I'm not fucking doing this.
I would like to start.
I think it's One Piece. Yo yo, go gum, sail on the One Piece ship. Yo.
Okay, that's John's vote. Dan, go ahead.
Come back to me.
You just are fine.
I was on the spot.
Colin, what's the best anime?
Witch Hunter Robin.
Interesting choice. Jesse?
I'm not answering this.
I'll just write down JoJo. That leaves myself and Dan. Dan, you got anything?
I personally like Fighting Foodons. I also enjoy Showdown.
You like
Ultimate Muscle?
I love Ultimate Muscle.
We all like Ultimate Muscle. Jesse, can we agree Ultimate Muscle's pretty good?
I got an Ultimate Muscle for you.
His heart, guys. It's his heart. God.
I had an NES game of Ultimate Muscle as a kid, and I didn't understand a damn thing that was going on in it.
John, you get them imports early, man.
Yep.
All right.
Greg's the last one to cast his vote.
Bible Black, obviously.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit and face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, San Dan McKenney, and joining me today is John Abbott.
How do you say vampires in Japanese?
Don't forget Jesse Knowles.
Hi, Ohio. It's me, Jesse Chan.
Ooh.
And Emmy-nominated creator of Sword Art Online, Greg L. Mercer.
Garugamesh. There, I did it.
I'm embarrassed now. This was fun at first.
How the fuck do you think I feel this whole season?
And it has been a season, and we are finally ending it, the season of anime, with the Tournament of Champions, taking the 16 previous winners and facing them off in one final bracket. In every tournament, we try to do something a little bit different for the tie-breaking vote. Sometimes we went with, originally it was polls, then we went to audience votes at times, sometimes we had bracket busters. This time, though, we thought there was a critical voice that didn't get to say a lot of, their own personal opinions for a number of these episodes. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show, Cullen Jennings.
Hey, I'm here, anime.
A strong return.
Go. Oh, what's a Dragon Ball Z song? I can't even remember how it goes now.
Don't stop, we're in love now.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z song. That's my anime entry.
Anime, you, they,
It's
That's
Anna June
disgusting,
right now.
John.
Anime
was last
not.
Yeah.
So, in this bracket, actually, Cullen, would you like to read this?
Nah, man, this is all you, Dan.
Okay, fine.
I get to be a guest this time, and I am actually excited.
Okay, cool. And I'm in the hot seat this week. So, in round one, Group A, it is Devil Fruit versus Korasami. In Group B, it's Oh Yeah versus Rick Sanchez. In Group C, it's Fight Club versus Bon Mi. In Group D, it's Rock Lee versus Brienne of Tarth. In Group E, it's Aladdin versus Santa Claus. In Group F, it's Pepper Ann versus Rain. In Group G, it's the Best Buy Anime Aisle versus An Elaborate Trap. And in Group H, it's Joel from The Last of Us versus Barbecue Sauce. Round one, Group A, Devil Fruit versus Korasami. I don't really know what either of these things are.
Korasami from Best Fictional Food, and wait,
You got it mixed up.
Fix that. No, you're right.
No,
And,
Korasami is the food that gives
personally,
the avatar its abilities.
Hey,
Yeah,
guess what?
Devil
That's
Fruit.
my OTP.
That's
personally.
why I'm not the host. I just draw the pictures.
Korasami from Best Ship, which is the ship of Korra and the Sami from The Legend of Korra. Devil Fruit from Best Fictional Food, which is the anime entry for that episode, and it is the food that gives Luffy from One Piece his stretchy powers, as well
I
as
thought that was
Gum
Gum Gum.
Gum Gum is a type of devil fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes. It's,
Oh.
There's many devil fruits.
Right, there's the Gum
tons of
Gum.
different devil fruits. Yeah.
There's the Chop Chop. There's a whole bunch of other foods in Nature Box,
There's the
like
Chop
Snap
Slap.
Scoops, the Pop Pops, the Kettle Corn,
blueberry num nums.
Blueberry Num Nums.
Isn't that
also
the
another
go-to for us making fun of Nature Box?
Maybe.
classic goofs, man. They never get old.
Have we taken stabs yet? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, who cares to take a stab at it?
Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, the devil fruit's cool and all, but like it tastes like shit, right?
Yes,
It
that
tastes
was
very
the
bad.
implication that the devil fruit
It tastes like
bad.
shit, but it gives you a wild ass power.
My understanding, too, I'm sure we talked about this in the episode and I've just forgotten. I don't think you have to eat the whole thing. I think you just have to take a bite.
You just have to eat a one bite. So you could eat it and become a gummy man, or you could be turned to gold, or you could turn into a giraffe man, or you could turn
you could die.
into...
Making this shit up now, because
Well-
all I know is the stretchy one and then the clown that turned himself into a million pieces.
No, all that
No,
stuff's for
it's
real.
One Piece.
It's he's not a million pieces.
Damn it.
I'll go ahead and talk about Korasami. Korasami is the best ship. We've established that. It is Korra, who is this brash, hot-headed, like, avatar who's destined to save the world, and Asami, who is this, like, brilliant CEO who doesn't have any superpowers and just is rad, and they're both hot and, like, great, and they hooked up at the end of the show, and everybody was overjoyed. It's clearly reinforcing the feudal lord handmaiden dynamic, which is obviously problematic, but other than that, perfect.
I am actually still a little bitter from the best ship episode because the best ship that should have won was Sonic the Hedgehog and my original character.
I was with you. I was with you, Dan.
Roll that back. Dan McKinney is bitter?
Zing.
Yeah.
Colin, how did you feel about best ship?
So here's the truth and what it really comes down to.
You didn't
Korosami
listen to any of
rules.
these?
Oh no, I listen to every episode. I'm staying in.
I wouldn't have, for what it's worth.
Korosami was a very good pick. I would have voted Sonic as well. However, there was no Twilight character, so I'm still in protest of Korosami, and the winner of that entire, or that whole bracket in general, because whatever, guys.
Okay,
whatever.
what's the best ship from Twilight? Is it Bella? Is it Bella
you could,
and,
that's the
Jacob?
point. That's you could have made them a ship. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
The best ship from Twilight is Bella and Alice.
Well, that's not true because it's Jasper and Alice, and they get together. So
Yeah, but Jasper
sorry.
kinda sucks.
Well, the way I see this is Devil Fruit has a clear advantage.
I disagree.
Because it's a food. We love the food.
Sure.
And it gives you superpowers, and we like it as superpowers.
I don't like food if it sucks.
Dan,
Also,
you
you
are,
don't get
you
to
have
choose
to
the
vote
power
first.
you get. What if you fuck your whole life up?
That's a good point. Whereas
But
Korosami, you know you're getting good
Wait,
stuff.
I think it's implied by what the fruit is, what it does to you, because it's called like that one. That Devil Fruit was called the Gum Gum Fruit,
Yeah,
right?
there are
Like,
Because it makes you gum gum? Like what?
because it turns you into rubber. Like
Rubber,
gum's
yeah.
kind of like rubber, you know.
If I remember correctly, yeah, it's set up. There's tons of there's other ones that are mysterious that you don't know what they do, but most of them I'm pretty sure are. That's why they have a name.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Because encounters with them are rare, a number of rumors about them have risen, making it difficult to tell whether some things are fact or fiction.
Holy shit, we have reached a point where we're reading an anime Wikipedia page. I am a Devil Fruit vote.
I'm a Korosami vote.
I thought Greg was talking about Korosami.
Yep.
I'm a Korosami vote.
2-1.
I'm a Devil Fruit vote.
Colin,
Yeah.
it's down to you.
Sorry, Korosami, it's Devil Fruit all the way, baby.
I knew I'd be immediately disappointed.
Hey, there was no chance for me.
That's the name of the show. Immediately disappointed.
I stated my issues with Korosami in the episode, so that's why I'm voting for Devil Fruit.
My biggest issue is not Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's also a good point.
Devil Fruit knocks out Korosami 3-2. Up next in Group B, it's Oh Yeah versus Rick Sanchez.
This is fuck.
What is Oh Yeah from? What did Oh Yeah?
Oh
mean?
yeah is the winner of Best Wrestling Catchphrase, Best WWE Catchphrase. Rick Sanchez is the winner of Best Mad Scientist.
Oh, so I
when-
should have been saying like Oh Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
works.
yeah, like that.
But you want the oh yeah, it's not
Yeah.
not the Kool-Aid man.
The
Yeah.
yeah kind of
I-
takes a role.
I mean, I want to state out the gate here. Rick would think Macho Man and all wrestling is like the dumbest thing, right? Like he would hate it.
but he'd get roped into some planet where
Sure, yeah.
they're really big into wrestling. Like,
That's their
yeah.
only thing.
Or he would be like breeding like super wrestlers in the garage, like
That's
Sorry,
true.
what is
That's
Rick
true.
Sanchez from?
Rick Sanchez
Rick
from
and
Rick
Morty.
and Morty.
Oh, okay, he's the Rick.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
indeed.
is the Rick.
The Rick. Okay, gotcha.
He
One
is
of
also
the
Rick
Ricks. He's-
Springfield.
He's only one of the Ricks. There is the Council of Rick. There's plenty of other Ricks.
That's true.
They-
The whole show is built around the idea of the multiverse, and as such, there's an infinite number of Ricks. So
Played by friend of the show, Justin Roiland.
that's true.
yes.
Also, friend of the show, Macho Man Randy Savage. He doesn't know that, but because he's been dead for like 5 years, something like that.
Hey guys,
Three
ice
three
cream
years,
truck is
5
here.
years, something like that.
We got an ice cream truck red light challenge going.
Oh, great!
Oh, shit.
Yes, time for the ice cream truck red light challenge. Everybody, please tell Greg what you want from the ice cream truck. Greg, personally, I would go for one of those chocolate malted ones. You know, like it's like a frozen. It's like a It's like a Frosty, but it's hard.
What?
A milkshake?
No, that's
hard
less softer than
Frosty.
a Frosty. It's okay. How about just like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pop? Can you get me a Teenage
I want
Mutant
one of
Ninja
those.
Turtle pop?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can get one of those fucked up Sonic pops.
Ooh, can I get actually one of those? Can you get me a Choco Taco?
If my memory serves me correctly, Rick Sanchez just barely eking by and winning that episode.
It was very difficult. It was down to, I believe, him and Bubblegum, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The wrestling episode is a giant blur to me. I remember
John got too excited and ate so much sugar beforehand, so he doesn't remember anything from it. He was also drunk.
I do think I voted for Oh Yeah though.
That sounds
Probably.
I'm gonna lock in early. I'm gonna be an oh yeah vote.
That's one vote.
Just because I think if I let Rick go too far,
He might win.
Given him an inch, he'll take a mile.
exactly.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm an oh yeah vote as well. I like Rick and Morty a whole bunch, but
I'm going to be a Rick Sanchez vote, even though I'm wearing a Macho Man Randy Savage shirt right now. Rick Sanchez is awesome.
John?
That's it.
I'm sorry.
Goes the weasel.
I'm sorry to disappoint everyone and live up to all expectations of me in every way, but I'm not going to vote for the wrestling thing. So my vote's for Rick Sanchez.
It's
Whoa.
2-2. Can anybody sway me away from Rick Sanchez?
I don't
Yeah,
think either one's a bad one.
I mean, oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so's Rick Sanchez. I'm voting Rick Sanchez. There it is.
Okay.
All right.
Rick Sanchez knocks out oh yeah 3-2. Up next is Fight Club versus A Bon Me. Now, Colin, I'm very interested in your opinion of the best sandwich episode.
You guys
cool.
are fucking idiots.
Yes.
There it is. Whoop.
I have never. So
Yes.
that was one of the first episodes that I've missed. And let me tell you, I went for a nice little walk around the block that night listening to that episode, and I screamed, "What the fuck is your problem?" several times while walking around this nice quiet little neighborhood. Are you guys that stupid that you picked that as the best sandwich?
So
I wasn't on that episode either. I don't even know what the fuck a banh mi is.
If memory serves me correctly, I think I said that I would take the blame for that episode.
I am distraught. I am upset.
But have you had a Bon Me?
Yes. Oh, yes. And here's the problem. It's not the best sandwich.
Yep.
But it's a good sandwich. It's a
And there were
good
15 other sandwiches on that list that could have been okay with that.
Then what is the best sandwich from that list?
Ooh.
Just in general.
The
It doesn't have to be
list
from that
as it stands: knuckle sandwich, cheeseburger, grilled cheese, PB&J, banh mi, chicken sandwich, BLT, breakfast sandwich, Reuben, compliment sandwich, gyro, turkey club, French dip, open face sandwich, ice cream sandwich, and Italian sandwich. The
If you're about
Those
to
are-
Turkey Club, you can just leave the call.
Oh my! Here's the thing. I'm not. Anybody can tell you I'm not a turkey sandwich kind of guy. But I would rather take a knuckle sandwich as the best sandwich than banh mi. Come
Oh, I
on,
disagree.
guys.
Come on.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Cheeseburger.
I would like to point out Fight Club winner of Best Dorm Poster Movie, which I still think is a great episode. Go back and listen to that. I, under Cullen's repeated and insistent suggestion, have finally started watching Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot is just Fight Club.
It's a weird. Yeah. It's like It's kind of fucked up in a Fight Clubby way.
Literally, the plot is it's like the last act of Fight Club where they're taking down a giant corporation and erasing the world's debt. That's the plot of Mr. Robot. I think Fight Club is the epitome of a dorm poster movie.
Right, but that wins that category, but not the Tournament of Champions. Come on.
I think the banh mi is fine. I would probably rather have just a straight up po' boy with some fried shrimp in there.
Then why the hell did it go that far?
I didn't vote for it once. Let that be on the record. So you can't pin that on me.
Why don't you call up fucking Mr. Soda Drinker Pro and get his ass on the phone and go ream him out?
Look, I'm gonna call
hey,
William. But here's
Dad, all my dads, listen, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I did it.
There are 5
I deserve to
votes
be
on
punished.
On a bracket, there are 5 votes. There are at least, if Craig didn't vote for one of those, then that leaves 4 votes, and 3 of those have to win it. Somebody voted for banh mi. You're wrong. It's a Fight Club vote for me. I don't care if I can't vote first.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Dan, where is your vote?
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm getting torn apart for voting for a banh mi. Can you please explain why banh mi's are the greatest sandwich in the whole fucking world?
We can't.
Oh, yeah. Banh mi is, I've never had one, so I don't know how to say it.
God, we should go.
Blasted.
You stole it for me, though. I voted for it, too.
I mean, this was a bad idea. I'm hanging up.
You know what? I'm pulling the dead mom card real quick. My mom died, okay, and I replaced that vote with anything else.
This isn't what the people want to hear when you come back.
No. This is a disgrace, and everybody should feel bad about it for having banh mi on this list.
Dan, where's your vote?
Yeah, banh mi vote.
I'm a Fight Club vote.
My vote is for Fight Club. I have to fix my mistake.
Fight Club. What the fuck is banh mi doing here?
That's a
I've never
4-1
even
vote.
heard of it.
Here's the thing. There's a place that serves a really great banh mi here, and I haven't had it in a long time. I'm gonna go have it this week. Yeah.
All right. Well, Fight Club knocks out banh mi 4-1. Up next, it is Rock Lee versus Brienne of Tarth.
Don't make
Maybe
me
our
fight.
two best picks all season.
Best looking.
Rock
friend of the
Lee,
show.
winner of Best Rock. Brienne of Tarth, winner of Best Night.
See, this should have been on shipping.
Well, we know that Rock Lee marries an unnamed woman, so it's possible, right?
It's Brienne of Tarth. Yeah.
Brienne of Tarth gave birth to Metal Lee.
That's why they're not putting descriptions in the last 2 episodes of this season of Game of Thrones, because Rock Lee shows up and they get married. This is nuts.
Game of Thrones crosses over with the Naruto-verse.
So, friend of the show and local Naruto expert Colin has described me as the Rock Lee of bracket, so now I feel like my hands are tied, and I gotta vote for him.
Well, who's the Brienne of Tarth of bracket then?
None of us are noble enough for that.
That's true.
Don't speak for yourself.
I'm
we
probably the Brienne
we
of
may be
Tarth,
good
'cause I'm the
people
one
and bad
crusading
people in
against
our
all the
own
bad
thing.
opinions.
There's no bad thing that Brienne's ever done. So
What's Brienne been doing this season?
she's kicking ass.
She
and-
finally got the beginning of this season. She got accepted like as a knight. Basically, she's in servitude of a noble
So wait,
person. Like
she's
always
officially
wanted.
gained official knighthood.
Well,
she
no,
is a lady, but it's
she was
it's kind
knighted.
of
not really. Not. If you want to be technical about it, no, because. I mean,
because they can't but yes, essentially.
she is more a knight than she's been since her first appearance in the show.
And
I'll
some
take
really
it.
good stuff happened with her this season, and I'm really happy. And someone on that show has a crush on her.
Yeah, and it's Rock Lee. What's Rock Lee been doing this season?
But Rock Lee does have a son named Metal Lee.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, he sure does.
We can all agree that's pretty damn great.
Yeah,
Rock Lee's got better eyebrows than Brienne of Tarth. Boom.
sure.
Rock Lee's got better eyebrows than most people.
Yeah,
Rock-
I don't know anyone who beats Rock Lee. On
I mean,
that front.
I think all around Rock Lee has a better look going on. He's got better clothes, better haircut.
This dude's hair is an Oreo.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Hario. Dan, I need a vote.
Both overcome extreme. Like the odds are against both these characters. Both of these characters are like pitted against a world that doesn't want them to be how they are. Rock Lee ain't got no ninjutsu powers.
He's just a tough fighting dude.
Brianna Tarth is a lady who wants to be a knight. She ain't supposed to do that. And
She's
people
just
don't
a
think
tough
she looks good,
fighting
but she
dude.
do look good. She looked great.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I don't watch Game of Thrones, and I also don't watch Naruto.
Same here.
But I googled Rock Lee, and I recognized this face as the MySpace pictures of several people I did not enjoy hanging out with in junior high and high school. So I'm going to be a Brienne of Tarth vote.
It's 1-0.
There's still story to tell with Brienne. I'm a Brie vote.
You don't think they can't tell us the in-depth story of Rock Lee? I think there's more to explore there.
Oh, sure,
I
but
would
I'm
like to
at
point
this
out-
moment, I'm way more into Miss Tarth. so.
Rock Lee does appear in Boruto, the movie about Naruto's son, as a teacher for the junior.
Sure, but Rock Chan can learn Fire Punch, so.
That's a good point. He's got me there.
I don't know if I know that reference.
Well, and then Rock Top is like a good balance between the two.
I'm going to give a little bit of Game of Thrones spoiler real quick.
boy.
Hang in here, guys. At the end of Game of Thrones, she gets transported to a galaxy far, far away. Boom.
Is this
Star
your?
Trek.
Is that your Inuyasha?
I think he's doing Captain Phasma. I'm going to
She
go
does-
Rock Lee just to ratchet up the tension a bit.
I'm a Rock Lee vote.
2-2.
There was no tension. Yeah, I don't think there was any tension.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. John, it's down to you.
Oh man.
Jonathan.
He's not a Jonathan.
I'm not a
Reese
Jonathan,
Mike.
so you're already on the fucking wrong foot there.
June. Come on. Don't vote for the anime, please.
Here's what's tough. These are probably the two strongest entries of this 16. And it's tough because I think we all felt really good about Brienne of Tarth and her win. And I think it felt like a confident vote as the best knight. But we also had a fucking blast getting Rock Lee to best rock.
We absolutely did.
Both of these were fun episodes.
I'm just saying, if you send Rock Lee through, then in the next round, it's Fight Club versus Rock Lee. And
Rock Lee would rule in Fight Club, though.
Yeah, Rock
Are
Lee
you fucking telling me that Brienne of Tarth wouldn't rule?
they wouldn't let her bring a sword into Fight Club.
I'm saying
she
at
could
that
beat
point, I'm
anybody
going to
up.
go find like 5 13-year-olds to do the rest of the show. Like,
Dan, you can't. We can't have 13-year-olds on this show.
I'm going to go down to the local skate park and just pick up some vagabonds.
I'm going to change my vote to Brianna Tarth.
Wow. All right.
Oh man, I was just about to crack this wide open and ask the all-important question: which would I rather kiss?
Who would you
Brienne
rather
of
kiss?
Tarth.
I would rather kiss Brienne of Tarth.
Are you a Brienne
So
of
is that
Tarth
a
vote?
Brienne of Tarth vote? Yeah.
Well, not anymore. Greg changed his vote. Rock Lee gets my vote.
All right.
Okay. Well, so Brienne of Tarth knocks out Rock Lee 3-2. Up next is Aladdin versus Santa Claus. Now this is like the two best entries in the whole thing.
I think in a real fight, I think Rock Lee could take out Brienne. I think he could do it.
Okay. So Santa Claus won Best Lie. What did Aladdin win?
Aladdin won Best Prince because it was before Prince died.
Oh,
That's
right.
true.
Prince
how
did
did
get
you feel-
runner-up in that, so.
Colin, how did you feel about Best Lie?
It was an okay episode. The Santa Claus one kind of makes sense. It just kind of is the
Pee-pee
easiest
in the
go
pool.
to though. Well, to me, it felt like it was very Kermity. I mean, it was
Interesting.
very very Kermity for the episode. But Aladdin is a good prince because
This is
he
a fucking chopped
he wasn't a real damn prince.
Yeah, he's married into princedom.
Yeah, same. Oh wait, no, that's not me.
Question about Aladdin: is he a prince who adores you? Is he one of the
Is Santa?
one of the two princes?
He's not one of the two princes. No, he is
Okay.
definitely not one of the two princes. By the Spin Doctors. He is. he should be. But no. Go ahead now.
Santa Claus. I mean, again, friend of the show. I mean, we
That's
confronted him about the issues on the episode.
There may
A
be a
town hall
conflict
of
of interest
sorts.
here. Dan, where is your vote?
This is really tough for me because I enjoy both of these greatly.
This is Best Lie versus A Liar.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true. That's very true.
Oh man.
And I would argue a genie is probably the best part of Aladdin.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
I mean, Jasmine's got a tiger. That's
And
that's
Santa
true.
Claus kind of like a genie too, though. So like,
Yeah.
this is
a lot of layers to this one.
It's weird because like my family had a lamp that they told me never to touch except for Christmas, where I'd rub it and then Santa would come out and grant me 3 presents.
I think we should move Aladdin Claus forward and
that your shit?
Do we want to merge these?
It would explain a lot if Santa was a djinn. Like,
we would if they did a fusion dance right now since the season of anime, we can get away with it.
Look, I have always presented the option of fusing two entries.
No.
Uh,
If we were gonna fuse 2 entries, it would have been last round.
That's true.
Rock Tarth.
Rock Tarth, pretty fucking rad name.
Guys, Tarth's a place.
Rock of Tarth.
Okay, so that'd be a little bit better.
Dan, I need a vote.
fuck, this is like the hottest seat
Here's
for
the
me.
thing: Santa's probably sick and tired of Aladdin, right? So many kids going on his lap was like, "I want Aladdin for DVD Christmas."
I don't think
famous-
that's that big of a draw.
Christmas.
If Santa Claus
2001 DVD Christmas was a wild year.
if Santa Claus
my
goes
God.
all the way to the top, we can't have Santa on a bracket again.
Oh boy. Oh, kids, it's December 23rd. You know what that means? It's almost time for DVD Christmas. What's he going to bring this year? Atlantis?
Jesse
A copy-
actually has a good point that we do every Tournament of Champions winner is retired from appearing on another bracket.
But this is the lie told.
Right.
The
No,
lie
it's still
that is
Santa.
Santa Claus.
No,
I
but
need
it's-
a vote.
I'm voting Santa Claus.
That's 1-0. Where's everyone else?
I'm Aladdin.
1-1.
I think I'm Santa Claus.
2-1.
Okay.
I'll go Aladdin because I like both of these, and that's the first movie I ever saw.
Aladdin's the best Disney movie. Boom.
Is that a vote?
It's me.
Sorry, Santa.
There it is.
Alrighty, I'm sure he's fine about it. He's definitely not. He's okay. He's strong. He's mature.
Santa, it's an honor to be nominated.
Yeah, it's an honor to be nominated. I'm mature. He's successful. He's fine. It's whatever. Aladdin knocks out Santa Claus 3-2. Up next, it is Pepper Ann versus Rain. What is Pepper Ann?
Pepper Ann.
Well,
Pepper Ann. She's much too cool for 7th grade.
she's like 1 in a million.
No one's cooler than Pepper Ann.
Pepper Ann, a very controversial win of best.
Pepper Ann won Best Disney Original Animated Series. Rain won Best Weather.
That's it. I got nothing.
That's.
I'm still mad.
Kind of fucked up. You didn't have the Mighty Ducks win or Gargoyles or
I think Pepper Ann deserves a win.
Or even the ABC version of Doug is probably
I think Pepper Ann. It's a plenty good show.
Yes, Pepper Ann is a plenty good show.
Pepper Ann beat Gravity Falls. Pepper Ann
Best
beat
show? I don't.
Gargoyles lost to Gravity Falls. Mighty Ducks lost to Pepper Ann. And it was a sweep. So
yeah.
Rain as best weather. But here's the thing: these two matchups are the Cullen Jennings' worst nightmare.
I was very mad at both of these episodes.
So
it's a nice stroll, an evening stroll.
I think Rain's something everybody's got to deal with. Pepper Ann just fade away into let it go. There's no memories of that anymore.
Come on, I got memories of it.
You do, but no one else does right now. If you said Pepper Ann, people would be like, "Oh yeah, I kind of remember that."
I disagree because people absolutely got.
I think it's a kind
feelings about Pepper Ann.
I'm sure if I walked into the other room and asked Christina about Pepper Ann, I'm sure she watched Pepper Ann.
Make no mistake, Pepper Ann was a good show. I like Pepper Ann.
Yep, Pepper Ann was a good show.
I don't think it deserves to be here.
It definitely does not.
I think it does. I think of course it does. We decided to vote Pepper Ann over Gravity Falls because Gravity Falls was A, the obvious choice, and
Not
B,
me.
it had just ended.
We didn't do shit.
Not my vote.
3 votes did shit. That's how this show works.
Dan, I need a vote.
Not in my America.
Rain, you can sing in it. You can splishy splashy in it.
There's a Mortal Kombat character.
I'll be
Princess Purple Rain. Boom.
I'll be a Rain vote.
I'm a Pepper Ann vote.
Let it rain, baby. Let it rain.
Pour down.
I suck. I'm a Pepper Ann vote.
That's
You're gonna vote the literal concept of rain over a show that was lucky to make it this far?
Rain shouldn't be here either, baby. So, Rain is disgusting.
It's locked in.
Oh, it's locked in. Cool. Alrighty. Rain knocks out Pepper Ann 3-2. Up next, it is the anime aisle at Best Buy versus an elaborate trap, which is really one and the same.
Yeah, it's definitely yes. You can engineer something where you're like, hey man, go pick up this thing for me, and then boom, you're knee deep in people sitting on the floor in Best Buy reading the backs of give me an anime of
Fruits Basket.
Wait, what's it called?
Fruits Basket.
Witchblade.
It's called Fruits Basket.
Witchblade won't wait. Witchblade was just a comic.
Witchblade is an anime. I guarantee you, there's an anime.
There is a Witchblade anime, but it actually started as a Western comic.
Yeah,
not surprised by that.
Just imagine the scene opening up, and somebody wakes up, and they're dirty, and they're on a carpet, and they get up and they look around, and it's completely dark and empty in the Best Buy, except they are surrounded just by DVDs of anime, and it's a closed off container they're in, and then Jigsaw comes on. A
little clown gets in on a bicycle and says, "Would you like to watch Queen's Blade?" That's one of them porny ones.
Would you like to watch all seasons of Neon Genesis Evangelion?
There's only one season of Neon Genesis.
I don't know. I don't watch this.
Well, if it's asking me that, yes, I would like to.
I pay bills and go to work. I don't have time to watch anime.
I'm just letting you know the facts, baby.
We should say Best Buy anime aisle winner of something
it
cool.
won. Oh yes, Elaborate Trap is winner of Best Way to Die. No, that's not true.
That's not it.
No, it was best murder weapon.
Yes, best murder weapon. The It was we did 2 entries in one episode. It was best, which Best Buy came from,
And
Best
Best
Buy
Cookie.
and Best Girl Scout Cookie was also in that
Girl-
episode. Thin Mint won Best Girl Scout Cookie. Best Buy Anime Aisle ended up defeating it.
Can I just say, y'all got no fucking taste when it comes to Girl Scout cookies.
I didn't vote for Thin Mints.
Well, it won.
I voted
what
for
a,
Samoas.
What a blame game this TOC is.
I'm just everybody seems to be calling out stuff, and I'm saying when I did or
Hey,
did
it's
not vote for
fine.
it. I
It is.
was absolutely part of Pepper Ann winning, and I stand by that. I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest here. Kind of hard to vote against Best Buy Anime Aisle, right? It's one of our most inspired choices.
Dan, would you like to vote?
Yeah, sure. I think in this case, Elaborate Trap, I really enjoy the Macaulay
Dan loves
Culkin
Home
aspect.
Alone. Dan
Well, yes,
loves
exactly. The Macaulay Culkin aspect, the Home Alone, set up this like mousetrap sort of thing. This is really, really tough, and I think I'm going to lean towards Elaborate Trap.
I mean, it is worth pointing out before you maybe you're full lock. I don't know. Worth pointing out in this context, Elaborate Trap is a means to an end. You are murdering someone with this.
Yeah, this isn't Home Alone. This isn't the Wet Bandits.
If
This
you
is
think that kid
murder.
was trying to murder them,
Yeah, here's the thing. Kevin could have easily killed those 2 men. Like,
that tool
No.
shed could have killed someone.
yes, that tool shed could have killed someone. Easy.
You know, the most messed up scene in the second movie is when he's throwing bricks at them from the
Yes.
top of the roof,
Yes.
and that really hurts me every time. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
there's
not even so much a trap.
There's
That's
a
just-
lot-
right, he's just throwing bricks at him.
I mean, he sets it up so that someone's head catches on fire.
Yeah, not Marv.
Joe Pesci's head catches on fire.
Big Danny DeVito, as I like to call him.
Are you an Elaborate Trap vote, Dan?
Yes.
I am
I am
a Best
also.
Buy Anime Aisle vote.
I'm an
with
Elaborate
Greg.
Trap vote.
It's
I'm with
down to
Greg.
you, John.
Oh my God, why?
You
This
yourself said Best Buy Anime Aisle is one of our better entries.
Yes, but Elaborate Trap is also very fun. I'm smiling ear to ear right now just thinking about Home Alone. And Mousetrap was my favorite board game as a kid.
Nobody
It's
dies
zany
in either
action.
of those things.
Yes,
It's a crazy contraption.
it's the zany action.
The fun is catching.
It's
Well, it
designed
was
to
hell to
maim
put
at
together.
best.
It was
Um,
hell to put together.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
John, I set you up to say it's Mousetrap, and you just like let that
Oh,
one fucking
Sorry,
sink to the ground.
I guess I thought somebody else was gonna take it. I
need a
I
vote.
mean, I will sit here and tell you the first Saw movie is a good movie. I'll tell you the second one, not great, but got its moments.
I'll tell you the third one. It was
No.
an okay afternoon.
Here's the thing.
John's
the
just
third,
going to review the Saw movies right
the,
now.
welcome to the Saw Hour. Did you know the third Saw movie takes place the exact same time as the second movie, as it's revealed?
Wow, way to spoil it for me.
Jigsaw dies at the end of the second movie, which means he's also dead by the end of the third movie.
He's dead by the beginning of the other movies.
Dead by Dawn.
So who's doing all the murder in the other movies?
He's got some. He's got some proteges.
He's got an apprentice. He's got a girl who's from the first movie who wants to carry on Jigsaw's work.
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
need a vote.
My vote is for the Best Buy Anime Aisle.
Yes.
It's kind of almost
No.
a tongue twister, right? Best Buy Anime Aisle.
It's alliterative, certainly.
John, you kind of let me down on that one, but okay.
Sorry,
that's fine.
I like Best Buy Anime Aisle. It's funny. We like it. We all like it. Even Jesse, especially Jesse.
Don't even.
The BBAA knocks out Elaborate Trap 3-2. And in the last group of round one, it is Joel from The Last of Us versus that good old barbecue sauce.
Can you imagine how much Joel loves barbecue sauce?
If he
That
could get
was
his
like
hand on
his
a-
thing
like,
before the world went to shit, right?
you think he was he liked barbecuing like on the weekends? That's like his
Absolutely.
side job.
I think he
What
made
is-
his own barbecue sauce and was like famous in his neighborhood. for
He
it.
and his brother were like bottling their own recipe.
Grilling is like the thing he cared about.
So Joel won Best Video Game Protagonist, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
What did
Barbecue
barbecue
sauce
sauce
won
win?
best condiment.
Gotcha.
I don't know. This is probably going to get me dogpiled on here. I don't know if I stand by Joel as best video game protagonist.
Thank you.
I thought we all felt pretty good about that one.
Yeah, I thought that was like a pretty secure thing.
I don't
Like,
know. I thought about it afterward. I think we probably could have had some different perspectives on that one.
We did. We had 5.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
I think it worked out perfect. I think that episode
that's
itself
You're allowed to think
gets
that.
really.
I think with the choices that we had on that list, Joel was probably one of the better ones there.
Right.
I'm just voicing my opinion, which is what this show is about. Dan?
That episode, man, like I will never, ever, ever forget when I was just walking around PAX, and then all of a sudden Sean Baptiste just like, man, what the fuck is up with Jesse and his opinions on like Samus Aran or Tomb Raider or whatever
He
one
said
it was.
Samus Aran, even though I spent the entire episode saying like Samus Aran is my favorite fucking Nintendo protagonist. It's fucking Lara Croft that I was dunking on because Lara Croft is boring.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry, she is.
Now I'll tell you what's never boring. Barbecue sauce. That's
what kind of barbecue sauce we talking about here?
Are we talking North Carolina? Are we talking Texas?
I would prefer it to be North Carolina style. Yes.
We went to a wedding a couple weeks ago in Virginia, and they had a buffet, like a southern buffet with cornbread and pulled pork and like full spreads of barbecue sauce. It was divine.
It's the sweet stuff, baby.
And they were also serving wineritas.
I mean, I think what we're probably, I think this match is worth pointing out. All I can think about is the often gift moment of Joel leaning back and doing that like whoo motion.
I thought you mean taking a swig of barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
He's leaning back and relaxing and drinking a whole bottle of barbecue sauce.
Just drinking it right out of the bottle.
Sometimes you get thirsty.
The thing, you know what? I want to say in my life, I think I have taken like a swig of barbecue sauce.
Yes, I would wager that I have as well.
I lick my containers of whatever nuggets I'm dipping in. So
I don't know that I've gone that far.
I have no shame.
What are you doing?
I don't think sauce is a thing you can swig.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I think I understand the world of condiments if this is what you're doing.
I mean, they're good for everything else, the dipping, but sometimes you got to get licking too. I
mean, bumper stickers now available.
Stick around, folks, for the bracket after show. Lipping and dipping.
Lipping and
dicking, everybody. Dan, where's your vote?
I'm a barbecue sauce vote.
I'm also a barbecue sauce vote.
I'm a Joel vote.
2-1.
That's down to count.
John needs money.
John, what's the name of that show? I forgot the name of the show. What was it, John?
John can't breathe.
What was it, John?
I'm gonna
Holy Lord, where are votes?
I'll be a Joel vote. I like both of these a lot.
So it's down to John.
Yeah.
Dad, please stop.
Shake it out, John.
You can stop, Dad. Joel got very far on his merits as a character. Flawed man. Barbecue sauce can have its flaws too, though.
I need votes, John.
Ain't nothing worse than a bad barbecue sauce.
No such thing as a perfect barbecue sauce.
Well, we could talk about that.
I don't know if I've ever had barbecue sauce and thought at the end, I don't know if I understand. I don't know if I agree with the morals of this barbecue sauce.
No, that barbecue sauce we had on the trip out here in Kansas, that barbecue sauce was naughty. It did bad things.
I'd commit crimes for that barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Where is your vote?
My vote is for barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I figured.
There it is. All right. Barbecue sauce.
I'm voting for it because I'm hoping that it and Devil Fruit end up against each other in the finals, and then we get to talk about dipping Devil Fruit in some barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce is actually a Devil Fruit.
I ain't got no powers from it.
That's where
barbecue
I got
sauce knocks out Joel 3-2. We're moving into round 2. It is Devil Fruit versus Rick Sanchez, who I keep in my head mixing up with Rick Santorum, and I'm like, why is this dude on here?
I kept thinking, when you announced Rick Sanchez for like 5 seconds, I was like, the politician?
The ice cream dude? In Group B, it is Fight Club versus Brienne of Tarth. In Group C, it is Aladdin versus Rain. And in Group D, it is Best Buy Anime Aisle versus Barbecue Sauce.
This is anybody's game.
Yeah.
This is all over the place.
What a season. Up first, it is Devil Fruit versus Rick Sanchez.
I know where my vote is, certainly.
I feel like Rick comes across things like the devil fruit every day, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's possible that's what a plumbus is.
I rarely vote for the anime entry, and by rarely I mean never. But I do enjoy the idea of like these fruit that give you powers. And One Piece, I mean, I only know 2 of them, but they seem like pretty like just on the borderline of creative, right?
Hey Dan, if you like fruit that gives you powers, you should drink Red Bull. It gives you wings.
Well,
I see that, I was thinking you were
Jesse's
going to talk about like
sponsorship corner.
I thought you
Be
would
sure
maybe
to
mention
try
like
the
a
new
super
Kiwi.
fruit.
Try the new Kiwi Red Bull out in stores this summer.
Oh, boy.
I tried it. It tasted more sour appley to me.
I agree. It's not bad.
I will
not
so,
good.
for.
I think we asked this question and had it answered on the episode of the Devil Fruit 1. And can Luffy not swim because his body's like rubber, or is the not swimming thing an effect of all the devil fruit stuff?
I think it's all the devil fruit stuff.
Yeah, that's why everyone's a pirate.
Okay, no, everyone's a pirate because they want the One Piece.
Well, yes,
true,
but
Oh. His name is Luffy, is no joke.
Dan, are you a devil fruit vote?
I am a devil fruit vote.
It's 1-0.
I am a devil fruit vote.
I'm
What
a
the
Rick
fuck are you
Sanchez
guys?
vote.
I like One Piece.
I thought you guys loved Rick and Morty.
We do.
I do.
I'm
When
a Rick
does
Sanchez
this turn
vote.
into a One Piece show?
I never watched Rick and Morty. I'm not Abby Melee's friend.
I'm a Rick Sanchez vote.
It's 2-2. It's down to you, John. Which
You know-
means we're gonna have to spend another half hour on this vote.
Feels like it'd be betraying what comes natural to me if I didn't vote for the anime entry.
Wow.
Devil fruit it is.
I can call how the rest of this bracket goes then.
Devil Fruit knocks out Rick Sanchez 3-2. Up next, it is Fight Club versus Brienne of Tarth. I'm early Brienne of Tarth vote.
Early.
Yeah, I mean
Tarth vote.
we touched on this, and I think we all agree Brianna Tarth would destroy any Fight Club she walked into. Although she couldn't take on like 2 bears at once.
Well, yeah, but I don't know anybody.
One
if
of
it
the
was
rules
a
of Fight Club is 1 man at a time or 2 men at a time.
If it were 2 bears in the Fight Club, she couldn't do it. She couldn't handle it.
Well, she could fight 1 at a time though.
If
There
she could
isn't
take
a
on
super-
1 bear at a time, she could win.
Oh, weird. Fight
It's
Club
when
is
ba- it's
playing
when-
around here at 7 tonight.
Weird.
Yeah, right?
They heard. They knew what we were doing.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's a Brienne vote.
It's a Brienne vote.
Jesse, where's your vote?
I mean, I don't particularly care for Game of Thrones, but I'll be a Brienne vote.
It's a sweep, everybody.
There it is. Ding, 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 ding.
The first sweep of the episode, Brienne of Tarth sweeps out Fight Club 5-0. Up next, it is Aladdin versus Rain. They were opposites.
Rain, Rain's kind of a bummer if you put it in the context of Aladdin, because then it's like, oh, carpet's gonna get all wet.
Yeah, but there wasn't any rain.
That's exactly. Oh man, it's a soggy
They were in the desert.
It still
gonna get
rains in the
moldy.
desert sometimes.
Not that much. I mean, you saw everything with sand dunes everywhere, moving sand dunes. That means they ain't getting no rain.
I'm shocked that Dan doesn't feel bad about carpet getting all wet. If carpet's wet, he can't fly.
Oh no! If there's gonna be a funk. It's gonna get a mildew. What the fuck are you saying?
Is it true that he can't fly if he's wet?
How would he be? How could he fly if he was wet?
How can he fly if he's dry?
How can he fly if he's a fucking carpet?
He's a magic carpet.
I'm saying you get that carpet all wet and soggy. You can't. No way.
Genie was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll bring this carpet to life."
Genie did not bring carpet to life.
Okay, so
Are you
but
doubting Carpet's sentience?
Aladdin-
Is it
Aladdin-
okay to murder Carpet?
Aladdin
John,
goes
I
down.
genuinely did not think you would be able to top the vampires thing. It's the most fucked up thing you've ever said this season. But boy, howdy, did you slide it at the last
Aladdin
moment.
goes down into the temple to get the lamp that Genie's in, and Carpet's already down there living his life.
Sure, but why is it that when he gets wet, he can't fly? He's like,
It'll be a heavy, soggy carpet, man. I can't fly.
You
Can't hold
think
its
that
shape.
the
if it's a
carpet's
soggy
weight
old
is what, like...
Yeah,
It
you're
holds like
basically-
5 people on it at a time.
I like this show better when everyone's laughing about lipping and dick.
I'm laughing at the fact that this soggy ass carpet is flying through the air,
but also,
dripping
like,
water on people.
Also, okay,
like
look.
goes 6 inches off the ground.
Look, I just feel bad. I feel like a carpet wouldn't want to be wet. I feel like carpet would be sad if he got soaking wet from the rain.
Dan,
Sure,
where's your
he's
vote?
sad. He can't fly unless his flight is based on happiness.
Maybe it's Disney magic, baby. It's probably all based on happiness.
I'm an Aladdin vote.
I'm a rain vote.
1-1.
What?
I want some.
You're not voting for the animated entry for weather?
I like rain.
I do too, but
I genuinely enjoy rain a lot.
It's 1-1.
I'm an Aladdin vote.
2-1.
I'm
Colin?
an Aladdin vote.
You're an Aladdin vote?
Yeah, I don't want to. Rain's great, but it's rained almost every single day I've been here.
You lucky
And,
son of a bitch.
It's terrible. It's
I'm a
gross.
rain
It's
vote.
humid. It's 90. It's awful.
Aladdin knocks out Rain 3-2. Last group of round 2, it is the Best Buy anime aisle versus barbecue sauce.
Oh, this should be the finals.
Can
This
we
is the big B's right here.
The battle of the big B's.
can we end this charade and vote for what deserves to actually move on?
The Best Buy anime aisle? I don't think
Jesse,
it's
I
bad.
thought you didn't even like barbecue that much.
I barbecue sauce is like one of the only condiments I actually like.
Dan, where is your vote?
This is a tough one for me too because I love a good goof. I love a good goof. I love good sauce.
What? I mean, like, I don't think Best Buy anime aisle is just a joke. I think maybe it's mostly a joke.
I
But I
agree
think-
with John.
But I think we also have, maybe not Jesse, but I think we have some genuine love for the memory of, like, early, this is how I can go buy Dragon Ball Z at Best. Holy crap. Like, I think there is some genuine nostalgic love for the Best Buy anime aisle.
Well, not only that, but like the last time I was in a Best Buy, I had to rush through because I was just amiibo hunting. So that should tell you when the last time I was in a Best Buy was. But like, it's very, very rare I will go to a Best Buy and not at least stroll through the anime aisle and see what they got.
Just take a quick peek.
Yeah, it's almost like a census of what's popular in anime right now.
It feels like a natural thing now.
It's a museum.
I probably said this when we talked about it in the episode, but I scoured Best Buy anime aisles for the Rurouni Kenshin DVD that my older cousin had told me there was so much blood in the movie that Japan had a red ink shortage.
My
going to
holy
be
grail was DVDs of Serial Experiments Lane, for the record.
I'm going to be a barbecue sauce vote because I know Jesse's going to be as well, and I want to see how this plays out.
I'm gonna go anime aisle. John kind of swayed me there.
I'm also an anime aisle vote.
Jesse, are you definitely a barbecue sauce vote?
It don't matter because I'm a Best Buy vote.
Ooh,
You guys are ridiculous. I'm a barbecue sauce vote.
wow.
Just that heavy sigh and then silence. But
I don't know why I expect anything else.
the Best Buy anime aisle knocks out barbecue sauce 3-2. Moving to the semifinals, we have Devil Fruit up against Brienne of Tarth.
This is
And-
tough.
Oh well, okay, I agree the whole thing, and then Aladdin versus the Best Buy anime aisle. Brienne of Tarth and Devil Fruit. What's gonna win? What's the haps?
You're
Boy,
first.
You guys fucking vote
It
One
would be
Piece
really
over Game of
cool-
Thrones right now.
Devil Fruit. I'm a Devil Fruit vote.
I'm
It would be
Brienne of
really
Tarth.
cool if Brienne of Tarth like bit into one and became like a giant stone lady, and
She'd be
I'm just
Rock
thinking-
Tarth.
See,
Rock of
and-
Tarth, please.
Rock of
Rock Tarth is my father.
I'm a Brienne of Tarth vote as well, Greg.
2-1.
That character.
I don't care about the Devil Fruit. Like, I like that we have an anime entry. I get that it's a fictional food. I get the superpowers are cool. I don't particularly care about One
Oh,
Piece.
I love the Devil Fruit, but I'm a Brienne vote.
Come
2-1.
on. This is the only time I'm voting for an anime thing because I think it's actually kind of cool. That Death Note shit or whatever.
Dan
that was
doesn't
dumb.
like Brienne of Tarth. Doesn't
I
think she's
don't
cool.
watch Game of Thrones.
Has Jesse voted?
No, I have not. There's an earnest
Jesse's saying
desire
every
in
day
me.
how he wants to get into One Piece.
Not every day, but there's an earnest desire in me that people like One Piece for genuinely fun reasons. Maybe I should try to get into it, and I haven't yet. I have no desire to get into Game of Thrones, but Brienne of Tarth is kind of like that's my shit. So I'm a Brienne of Tarth vote.
That's 3 votes for Brienne of Tarth.
All right, Brienne of Tarth knocks out Devil Fruit
Well,
3-2.
John wasn't voting.
Oh, sorry,
You know what? Give it to that Devil Fruit, but I probably would have voted for Brienne.
3-2. Up next, it is Aladdin versus the Best Buy anime aisle. Okay, we've had our fun.
And we're going to continue to have some more fun.
Dan, where's your vote?
I'm an Aladdin vote.
This is for best prince. Aladdin is the best prince, mind you. Not for Aladdin. I'm a Best Buy anime vote.
2-1.
Oh, come on.
Best, which I think was an excellent topic.
Yeah, you had 8 entries of.
Yeah, so.
The best topic, it's half the size of our regular bracket.
So.
But it beat not only its 8, but it beat another 8.
No, it didn't beat another 8.
Yeah,
okay,
it beat another 8.
It beat all the Girl Scout cookies.
It beat all the Girl Scout cookies.
You put Best Buy Anime up against some tag-alongs.
I have bought anime from the Best Buy Anime Aisle.
Is that an endorsement? Is that a ringing endorsement?
I have bought
confession.
bad anime from the Best Buy Anime Aisle.
Good anime too.
Forgive me, Father.
You've never bought any good anime from Best Buy?
No, you know what? He's right. I've bought one of my favorite shows from Best Buy.
So I will say, follow up to the Rurouni Kenshin story. One day I found a DVD of Rurouni Kenshin, of a movie of Rurouni Kenshin in Best Buy, and I said, oh, "This is it! I'm gonna see so much blood. Give it to me." Bought it, took it home. My memory of it is that the movie was 90% a scene of 2 characters talking, and there's about 10 minutes of footage of a fight.
Was this Samurai X by any chance? Because I think I
couldn't
know
tell
exactly.
you. Told my cousin what happened, and he was like, "Oh, that's the wrong movie. You got to get the other one. You got the wrong one."
John
That's
Jesse
that's a rumor.
To this day, I still don't know if there's a movie that caused a red ink shortage in Japan.
I don't think it exists.
If anyone out there is listening, please send me the red ink shortage Rurouni Kenshin movie. I need to see the blood.
Where are votes?
It's gonna be DVD Christmas for John.
I'm an Aladdin vote. Let's see how this goes.
It's tied up.
Hi, it's me, your friend John. I went to school for animation. Aladdin was my favorite Disney movie growing up. One of their greats. They've made better movies, and you can find them all in the Best Buy anime aisle. That's where I'll be.
Fuck?
I'm locking it in.
Whoa!
I don't even. Oh wow, these finals are garbage. Okay, Best Buy Anime Aisle knocks out Aladdin 3-2. Moving into the bronze match.
What better movies has Disney made that are in the Best Buy Anime Aisle?
Princess and the Frog.
I mean, humans have made better movies.
The royal they.
The royal. In the bronze match, it is Devil Fruit versus Aladdin.
Dunk that devil fruit, IMO.
I need some superpowers.
I'm going to be an Aladdin vote.
I mean, what would
also an
happen
Aladdin
is
vote.
Aladdin would accidentally, he would steal a devil fruit not knowing what it was, right? And bite into it, and then boom, he's got, wings for feet.
He would have done anything to get to where he is now, so...
John, your interpretation of the world of Aladdin is wild. I mean... Wings
though.
That's an interpretation of the devil fruit to be. I mean, if we're really being technical.
Aladdin, my favorite.
I like to imagine that if
movie,
Aladdin had wings for feet, he just doesn't have feet anymore.
No,
His
the feet are gone.
Yeah,
feet are gone. There's just wings there now.
He just has feathered wings.
Is that how Fire Emblem
If
is?
they're his legs, he can't properly fly, so he just can't fucking walk.
So he got duck feet, duck wing feet. I don't.
Where are votes?
I'm going to be the devil fruit vote because One Piece rules.
2-1.
Aladdin, the fuck are you guys doing?
I like both things.
John?
I like both of these things. That's what I'm doing.
I bought the first 3. I don't know what to call them. Issues, volumes. I bought the first 3 things of One Piece back in the day.
That's most of One Piece.
And that's how
3/4 the way through.
That's how I learned that they were censoring the show. It was oh, in this panel, this guy's got a gun pointed at this kid's head, and in the show, it's a device with a boxing glove coming out of it. So there's some, and again, whatever. I don't really want to say it. Jesse's already said this, and it is the story about One Piece, right? Is that everybody wants to get into it, but it's too long, so nobody does. And I'm exactly in that camp. I think I would love it. There's just too much.
Don't be scared.
There's too much,
vote?
man.
Where's your vote?
Don't leave me hanging over here.
I'm a devil fruit vote.
Aladdin wins 3-2.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Aladdin takes 3rd place, 3-2, which means Devil Fruit is dirty toilet water, and we are moving into the final match of season 7, the season of anime. Brienne of Tarth versus the anime aisle at your local Best Buy.
Don't you fucking vote anime aisle because it's the anime season.
Wow. What a journey.
What a journey. What a season. What an incredible matchup. Let's take a look at the journey both of these teams took to get here.
Well, one of them's best night, one of them's best.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. We now go live to the sports desk.
So I will point out, whoever wins this will enter the Tournament of Champions, facing off against Clone High, Hammerhead Shark, Fuck, The Woods, Daffy Duck, and the Predator.
Wow. It's Daffy Duck. That's a great sentence. You could just build a story out of all those entries.
But I think both of these excellent contenders that totally stand toe-to-toe in the Tournament of Champions, in the Tournament of Champions.
Agreed. Dan has to vote first.
Sure, but I think there's points to be raised for either one of these.
By all means.
Right, and you will be able to after I cast my vote. I really think that some other entries on this list should have made it to the finals. I don't think either of these deserve to be here.
Wow.
That's true. I think barbecue sauce. I think Aladdin. I think Santa Claus. All of those were great entries. Even Rain or Elaborate Trap.
I'm sorry, it's not Bon Me versus Santa Claus, Dan.
I didn't bring
this is
up
where we
Bon
are.
Me. I didn't bring it up. You brought it up,
set
man.
myself
If you want
on
to
fire.
I'm asking you to decide, what do you think is the better winner of season 7? Brienne of
season of
Tarth
anime
or Best Buy anime?
I think
It is. It we can't skirt around the issue. It was the season of anime,
it was the season of anime.
and that
You're
could
right.
go.
It is an issue.
That could go one of two ways. We had a lot of good memories, a lot of good times with the season of
I'm
anime.
sorry for putting you through this.
Season of anime, divisive to say the least.
Controversial season.
I wish you could see the emotional mental bar graph that I went through personally
a
during a
bad
season
idea,
of anime.
some would say.
Started out strong, ended maybe just as strong. That's up for you to decide.
If between these two, I will go for the better goof, and I will go with the anime aisle at Best Buy.
Wow. Did not expect that, but Dan is now
That's
locked
a
in
lock.
and cannot
Dan
change his
McKinney
vote.
Whew.
Where's everyone else?
I mean,
Yeah?
one
This
of
would be a
these
great
is
part.
from a show that I haven't seen, and one of these I don't particularly like, but actually have experience with.
Oh, Jesse's unsatisfied with the results of an episode?
Greg, just before Jesse said, that would be a great part to put in that, to be continued meme from whatever anime that's from.
That's from JoJo.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
not
that.
doing that.
Mm-hmm.
JoJo Circus?
Every single time you guys even bring up the subject, I'm filled with dread.
It's me,
Judge
Dio.
You thought
Did
I
I do
was
it
Cullen,
right? Did I
but
do
it's
it? Did I
actually
do it
Dio.
right? I don't know if I did it.
Hey, check it out, I'm Dio.
Hey guys, I'm Dio.
Watch out! Watch out! Here comes Dio.
I'm sitting on my chair backwards, and I got my backwards hat on.
Hi, everybody, Dio here.
Dio!
Jesus Christ.
Who's that? Who's that boy?
Who's that Pokemon?
It's
Dio.
me. It's me, Dio. There it is.
Okay.
What a good bit!
Do you think Brienne of Tarth is going to have the cultural staying power that an anime aisle at Best Buy has? Do you think?
No, I think she'll be around much longer.
Because here's the thing.
I think.
I don't think there's a multi-book saga about the Best Buy anime aisle.
I
think when Best Buy shutters its doors soon, that it will go with it. And
I think 10 years from now, you'll still have some sweaty kids sitting on the floor in the Best Buy anime aisle.
there will not be a Best Buy in 10 years.
I think
I
no, someone's got to
absolutely agree.
stock up the family for DVD Christmas. I think that
Yeah, and it's going to be Amazon.
all it's gonna take for Brienne of Tarth to fade away is if that last book ain't great. If he flubs it a bit on that last book, say goodbye to Game of Thrones. It'll be like that book with the Aragon.
Unless she gets even more badass in the show, and the show goes on for that's it. Like the show going to end, and everybody will be like, I like the show better.
There's
than
nothing saying the show has to end when the books do.
That's true.
The show can just keep going for 20 seasons.
Brienne, I can watch a show about Brienne all day. She is badass.
Where are votes?
Dan went Best Buy. I'm definitely a Brienne of Tarth. Even if you didn't watch the show, the lady, her story is just really awesome. She's super.
It's really great on iOS.
Oh my god!
Really incredible story-driven game. Everybody should check out her story. It's really great.
I am going to go best by anime aisle because when it comes to a Tournament of Champions winner, I tend to think in the broader, more meta sense. I feel like this was the season of anime, and I want to see that represented in the Tournament of Champions.
For voting for the anime entry specifically because this was the season of anime, which is what I literally said not to do.
I never did.
Vote,
like I almost never did that.
And I think it's a valid reason to vote. I think that it would, I think Brienne of Tarth it shows what a strong combatant in this matchup Brienne is, because almost any other entry I would have immediately been like, oh, it's a season of anime, vote for the anime entry. But Brienne has the staying power.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 2-1 currently in favor of Best Buy Anime Aisle.
I am a Brienne of Tarth vote.
John, it is down to you.
I'm going to take a nap. Let me know when John votes.
I don't appreciate all the sass. we had a short Tournament of Champions one time, and we got complaints.
That is not the case this time.
I feel like this is I shouldn't have this responsibility. This is bad. Because everyone's hopes, the audience, and our hopes and dreams, our emotions are stored up in these. Does the season of anime go out as a success where anime emerged as the champion?
I think no matter what you vote, it definitely does not come out as a success.
Or does the season of anime does this vote rule that the season of anime was a mistake and we push forward a champion outside of anime?
Again, I do not think your vote matters on that outcome.
I mean, her story's kind of anime as hell anyway, but
I need a vote.
Jefferson or Burr.
Yes, Hamilton, we get it.
Look, let him fucking vote then. If you don't want to hear my dumb bits, he better vote. I'm going to play Down with the Sickness.
No, my vote is for... But...
We'll see you next time.
My vote is for...
Just mercy kill me, please.
My vote is for Brienne of Tarth.
Wow.
There it is.
Oh, man.
And with that, I stab at the heart of the season of anime. We thought it was a great idea.
It upset.
We thought it was going to be a fun time. I don't want to talk about anime anymore.
In an upset, Brienne of Tarth wins the season of Anime Tournament of Champions, with Best Buy Anime Aisle taking second place. In third, it's Aladdin, and in Dirty Toilet Water, it is the Devil Fruit. Wow.
We've come a long way, baby.
It took a lot. It took a lot out of me.
I thought Devil Fruit was gonna win.
Oh, I really hope not. I think Devil Fruit's boring. I don't care about it.
Well, I do.
Okay.
Man.
I figured Brienne of Tarth would absolutely. I figured either Rockley or Brienne of Tarth, whoever won that, would probably win.
I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not upset about this bracket.
Well, guys, first off, thank you so much for coming out once again for a tournament.
The season of anime has drawn to a close, and now the season of healing can begin.
Season 8, the season of healing.
Closing ceremonies.
Well, we will each announce our favorite anime, and you have to watch it. So
we already said that's how we open the show.
That means you have to watch JoJo, and nobody wants that.
You got to watch One Piece.
Thank you all so much for listening every week. Thank you to all the guests that we had this season. Everybody was rad and wonderful. I'd like to thank, first off, you guys for being awesome about letting me fill in and hosting, and also to people who listen to Bracket for being so fucking nice about me filling in. I mean, there was a whole bunch of people who pledged to my chocolate Patreon immediately after I mentioned it on the show, and doubled my total, and that means the absolute fucking world to me.
That's the bracket bump, baby.
That's the bracket bump. So thank you guys so much. Cullen, your job is pretty fucking hard. It is not easy. From just reading the letters on the screen to actually booking and scheduling, there are a lot of cats to herd. So I give you all the props in the world.
I appreciate it, and I want to thank you for filling in, and my co-hosts, John, Jesse, and Greg, and everyone out there for not being here for the past month. As you heard, my mother passed away, and it was a total bummer, and we're still trying to get stuff straight, but thank you for hanging in there with us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you to our listeners for being patient with the weird, rocky schedules and consistent fuck-ups this season from a production point of view, not the opinion point of view, because we're always right about everything. I had a good one. I think we had a lot of fun. I'm excited for next season, which will be...
Well, yeah, we haven't talked in
Season
depth
reveal.
we haven't talked in depth about this, but I think we're all feeling like taking some kind of creative hiatus and figure out some stuff about Bracket, right? It sounds, at least that was my impression. It felt like that's how things were going.
We might take a short amount of time off. It's not the end of the show.
Bracket's not going anywhere. It's not the end of Bracket.
Is,
so,
but
it's just so that way, because I mean, Cullen's in Virginia. The guys have to figure stuff out. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Hosting took a lot of time from me, so I'm not going to host anymore because fuck you guys. Banh mi's are great. But I'm sure for updates you can follow on Twitter, twitter.com/bracketcast. Greg is twitter.com/Greg L. Mercer. Jesse is Boot Aid. John is John Ryan Abbott. Cullen is Now Dat Dude. I'm Dan_McKenney. And you can always find more episodes at bracketpodcast.com, in iTunes, Stitcher, or the podcast client of your choice. Just search for Bracket. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and something, whatever the fuck else, as Bracketcast. If you like, you can subscribe to us on iTunes, and please leave us a review if you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed the season of anime, if you hated the season of anime, but just give us 5 stars anyways.
I have a special request about reviews in iTunes. I want you to review Fruits Baskets for me.
Leave a Fruits Basket review. Rate appropriately for Fruits Basket.
Well,
what is Fruits Basket? Like, this doesn't make sense to me.
I just opened iTunes. Jesse, is your iTunes library called JoJo's Bizarre Library?
Maybe.
Uh-oh! And that's the way the season of anime goes.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.